Lyra sat by the window of her small, cozy room, watching the rain patter against the glass. The world outside was a blur of gray, but inside her mind, a colorful world of imagination unfolded. Lyra was a dreamer, always on the lookout for the next great adventure. Little did she know, her biggest adventure yet was about to begin. One rainy afternoon, while rummaging through the attic of her grandmother's house, Lyra stumbled upon an old, dusty chest. With a creak, she opened it to find a treasure trove of ancient maps and mysterious artifacts. Among them, one map stood out. It was adorned with vibrant colors and intricate drawings of mythical creatures, labeled as the map to the Rainbow Kingdom. Intrigued, Lyra unrolled the map on the attic floor. As she traced the lines with her finger, the map seemed to shimmer and glow. Her heart raced with excitement. "This can't be real," she whispered to herself. But deep down, she hoped it was. Lyra ran downstairs, the map clutched tightly in her hand. She burst into the kitchen where her grandmother was baking cookies. "Granny, look what I found," she exclaimed, holding up the map. Her grandmother's eyes widened in surprise and then softened with a knowing smile. "Ah, the Rainbow Kingdom," she said, wiping her hands on her apron. "I haven't seen that map in years. It's said to lead to a magical land where anything is possible." Lyra's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Can we go there? Please, Granny?" Her grandmother chuckled softly. "The journey to the Rainbow Kingdom is not an easy one, my dear. It requires bravery, determination, and a heart full of wonder." Lyra nodded eagerly. "I have all those things, Granny. I know I do." Seeing her granddaughter's determination, Granny decided to share more. "Very well, Lyra. But you won't go alone. You'll need companions on this journey. Remember, true friends are the greatest treasure of all." That night, as Lyra lay in bed, she couldn't stop thinking about the adventure that awaited her. She held the map close and whispered, "Tomorrow, the journey begins." The next morning, Lyra woke up early, ready to embark on her quest. She knew exactly who she wanted to join her: Whiskers, her talking cat, and Twinkle, a clever fairy who lived in the nearby forest. Whiskers was lounging in the sun when Lyra found him. "Whiskers, we're going on an adventure," she announced. The cat stretched lazily and looked up at her with curious green eyes. "An adventure, you say? Where to?" "The Rainbow Kingdom," Lyra replied, showing him the map. Whiskers' eyes widened. "The Rainbow Kingdom? I've heard tales of that place. Count me in." Next, Lyra headed to the forest to find Twinkle. The fairy was busy tending to her garden of glowing flowers when Lyra arrived. "Twinkle, I need your help," Lyra called out. Twinkle fluttered over, her tiny wings shimmering in the sunlight. "What's going on, Lyra?" Lyra showed her the map and explained the adventure. Twinkle's eyes lit up with excitement. "A quest to the Rainbow Kingdom? How wonderful! Of course, I'll come with you." With her two friends by her side, Lyra felt more confident than ever. They gathered supplies and set off, following the map's intricate directions. Their journey led them through dense forests and over rolling hills. The map guided them to their first challenge, the Bridge of Whispers. According to legend, the bridge could only be crossed by those who could answer its riddles. As they approached the bridge, a misty figure appeared. To cross this bridge, you must answer 3 riddles, the figure intoned. Lyra, Whiskers, and Twinkle exchanged determined looks. They were ready. The first riddle was presented. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I? After a moment of thought, Whiskers answered, an echo. The misty figure nodded and moved to the second riddle. I am not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I? This time, Twinkle answered confidently, a fire. The figure nodded again and presented the final riddle. I can fly without wings. I can cry without eyes. Whenever I go, darkness flies. What am I? Lyra thought hard, then her face lit up with realization. A cloud. The figure smiled and the bridge appeared, solid and safe. You have passed the test. You may cross. As they crossed the bridge of Whispers, Lyra felt a sense of accomplishment. They had overcome their first challenge, and the Rainbow Kingdom was one step closer. On the other side of the bridge, they found themselves in the Enchanted Forest, a place where the trees seemed to whisper secrets and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers. The forest was beautiful, but it was also filled with mysterious creatures and hidden dangers. As they ventured deeper, they encountered a group of mischievous sprites. The sprites darted around, giggling and playing tricks. They tied knots in Twinkle's hair and tugged at Whiskers' tail. Stop that! Lyra scolded. We're on an important journey. The sprites paused and looked at Lyra curiously. Where are you going? One of them asked. We're on our way to the Rainbow Kingdom, Lyra explained. Have you heard of it? The sprite's eyes widened with wonder. The Rainbow Kingdom. We've heard of it, but no one has ever made it there. If you can solve our puzzle, we'll show you the way through the forest. Lyra agreed, and the sprites presented their puzzle. It was a complex maze drawn in the dirt. Lyra studied it carefully and began to trace a path with her finger. With Whiskers' sharp eyes and Twinkle's guidance, they found the correct route. The sprites clapped with delight. Well done! Follow us, and we'll lead you through the forest. With the sprites' help, they navigated the twists and turns of the enchanted forest. As they emerged on the other side, the sprites waved goodbye. Good luck on your journey, they called. Lyra, Whiskers, and Twinkle continued on, feeling more united and confident with each step. The Rainbow Kingdom was drawing closer, and they were ready for whatever lay ahead. After days of traveling, they finally reached the outskirts of the Rainbow Kingdom. Before them stood a massive gate adorned with shimmering jewels and intricate carvings of mythical creatures. Above the gate, a fierce-looking dragon statue loomed, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. This must be the entrance to the Rainbow Kingdom, Lyra exclaimed, marveling at the sight. But as they approached, a booming voice echoed through the air. Halt! Who dares to enter the realm of the Rainbow Kingdom? A figure materialized before them, tall and imposing, clad in armor that gleamed like the sun. It was the guardian of the gate, a legendary protector of the kingdom. I am Lyra, and these are my friends, Whiskers and Twinkle, Lyra said boldly. We come in search of adventure and to explore the wonders of the Rainbow Kingdom. The guardian studied them with piercing eyes. Only those who prove themselves worthy may enter, he declared. You must pass 3 trials to prove your courage, wisdom, and compassion. Lyra nodded, undeterred. We accept your challenge. The guardian nodded, and the first trial began. The first trial took them to the Crystal Caverns, a labyrinthine network of caves filled with sparkling crystals of every color imaginable. But within these caves lurked creatures of darkness, testing the courage of any who dared to enter. Their first encounter was with a fearsome shadow bat, its wings casting eerie shadows on the cave walls.